Hello everyone, welcome back to our Moneyball Series here with Barnsley. Right, first things first, I've had to go back to using my laptop screen for this episode, so if it looks a little different, that's why. Basically, my web camera decided that it was just going to die. It won't connect to OBS. I have no idea what's going on. In fact, it's not even OBS, it's actually my laptop. It just won't connect to it whatsoever, so I don't know what's going on. I might have to buy a new one, but I'm going on holiday in a few days, so it's just not going to get here in time anyway. So hopefully it comes out okay. It'll look fine now. You won't notice too much now. It'll be more when the menu here will look a little more cushioned together, squished together. It's always the match engine that worries me when it's on my laptop because of this. It's just a different size screen to a normal screen. But anyway, hopefully it's not too much of a problem. Just wanted to get out there now in case you're like, why is this different? That's what if you can't work out what it is, it's different. It'll be that. It should look pretty similar. I probably could have got away with it a little bit without saying anything, but I thought I'd let you know. Right, off camera, things have been going great. I actually didn't say what I was going to come back for. I was come back for Brighton United right here, and I thought, do you know what? I don't want to come back there because that means you'll miss the entire group stage of the Europa League. So we'll come back for the Slavia Prague and Wolves game here. Now, we've got Slavia Prague, we've got Ajax, and we have got Dynamo. So our group looks like this. I have played the full backups in every single game, and they've won 3 games out of 3, 6 goals scored, none conceded. So a pretty comfortable group stage so far. So I would say off camera, we've had a pretty good performance. This has been pretty much the first team here that you can see. It's been Dolde should be in there, but he's injured right now, but he will be in there, I suppose. Leo's been playing, but that's been the team. Rocco Simic is in there at right wing. That's been the way to go. Fadida on the left-hand side has worked up well for us, who's now playing well. He's not unhappy anymore, you see. He's actually training properly. Do you know what I mean? That makes a big difference. And then I've got to say, Kalu's been our striker. He played against Arsenal earlier on, and we were losing 1-0 at half time, and he came out in the second half and he was just fantastic at running around pressing, and he was really good at linking up the play. And I just thought, okay, let's give him like a long run in the team, right? Let's see how he gets on. And yeah, he just hasn't scored. None of the strikers really scored. I feel like we're one starting level player away from being a good team. I think Colm, he scored those 3 goals that first game of the season. He's had 5 more starts, 5 more sub appearances as well since, and scored no other goals. Journey's been pretty good. Rotation in all the cup games. I just played Stoke off camera and it went to penalties and it was really close. It was a 4-lock rotation side, but I think I'll do that again. So yeah, I wanted to make sure you came back a little bit for the Europa League and also probably the cup. So the next episode will almost definitely be, it'll be City and Leicester, because we'll be through the groups. They're just not going to matter. So we've got Manchester City and Leicester will be the next episode already. Cup quarter final. Liverpool are out and so is City. That is a chance. There's only a chance. Don't get carried away with it. The only good thing, at least we cannot just play United away in a one-off game anymore. Because that's the one game that could cost us. But playing United twice, I mean, I'll take that. So please tell me we're going to get a trophy this year. Please, for the love of God, please let's get a trophy this year. Well, let's just not even talk. Let's just get on with the game. Those are going to come up. Leo's going to go in as a starter. I mean, notable performers. Ed Nilsson's done okay, considering he's supposed to be he's gone up to 2.5 according to the coaches now. They think he's really far off the level, but I don't think he's that far off. Jean-Charles been pretty good. Not amazing, pretty good, I would say. Yeah. Nobody's really stood out. We lost 3 games and we've won 6. And I'd say only one of those is a really good win. That was West Ham away recently, because they were up with us. And we've also probably only lost 1 game that we shouldn't have lost, which was Newcastle. The other 2 we could have lost. So it's quite hard to tell at this stage how it's really going. But we're going to find out today, because Wolves is another tough away game. And I'm going to play the Slavia Prague game just because I might play the Brighton game as well. I might do 3. We'll see, because we're going to play the whole backup team just so you get a chance to see the backups in action, and you get to see the backups in action in a group stage match just away from home as well. So let's see how we get on. I've actually got my microphone set actually at this sort of level, just below here actually. And the reason it makes a difference is normally it's quite far down and it's on where my desk is. And that's actually quite a big gap between where I am and where it is. So I think sometimes it doesn't go out. I think sometimes it doesn't really pick up the full sound. If I'm speaking during in a general match, and something happens and I go to something like this, sometimes it starts to not pick up some of the sound because it's so far. Even though it's an Elgato Wave 3, which is a decentish microphone for a content creator. It's basically if you're going to get a good one, it's the first on the step of the ladder. There's loads better than it, but it's not a bad microphone. It's not the microphone, but I think the placement is going to make a huge difference. But I also don't like it to be in the way. I don't like it when the microphone's in my face and stuff. I don't know. I think if I was viewing it, I don't know if I don't want that It annoys me. I've got like OCD. It just, if it was in my face, like in my eye line, it would just annoy me. So the fact that I can just see over it is perfect. You may not care about any of that. I just thought I'd explain to you what's going on in case it looks and sounds a bit different. You're probably going to see like 3 or 4 episodes recorded like this because I'm not going to know until it processes on YouTube. Because when it comes out on that, it always looks fine. And it's been, the last few episodes have been okay that I've recorded. So the manager says, I expect nothing less than a win to keep our good run from going good. The laptop, so I can only unfortunately get one team, so I'll put my own team up there so you can see our match ratings because my camera covers it down at the bottom. And then for Barnsley, we go wide from the goal kick. Sanko has it. He's going to travel with it and play it into Simic. Simic into nobody, gives it away. Wolves have it, they play it long. And he's going to bring us down with ease. Travels with it. Carries on with it. Simic into Kalu. Kalu goes through. Links back up with Sanko. Sanko goes wide. The problem with Kalu, he's not great in the air. He's good. He's just not great. And that role needs to play is only great in the end. That's not good. Good Sanko. Good transition. Sanko still has it. Don't use him again then. Don't use that useless, player again if he's going to give it away. And they're going to counter on us through Calvert-Lewin. Are we going to win this one? No, we're not. No, it's going to be their highlight. They're in. Goal. 1-0. As soon as the cameras come back on, it must be the you viewers. It must be all of you. As soon as you're watching, the players decide to capitulate again. Oh, come on. Come on. He's so good off camera for ages. He just doesn't win these, which might get a chance anyway from it, but that wasn't by luck and design. And he misses the chance anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't score, doesn't play that well. Simic is the only one that can do it, but the other wide players aren't. The other wide players are such a drop off from what Simic is as a wide player, then you lose that sort of like ability wide. I don't want to lose our top level player on the wing. If we could ideally avoid it. Absolutely nothing has happened since I last met you. I was last with you. There we go. Townsend plays into Headley, into Jinjao. Nice playing around, play in here. And get out. Get out, Leao. Good travel with it. Kalu plays into Simic, choosing a bad angle. Don't go through and shoot, please. Goes wide, plays it across, is cleared. Win the first one, win the second one. Okay, build again. Leao. Yep, Simic. Oh, come on. It would be better than that. Kalu, you are absolutely rubbish today. I'm going to have to bring on a winger. And I bring one of our wide players. I'm going to take off Kalu up front and put Simic up front. I've got to. Eli, Kalu, there he is, about to come off the pitch. And he's definitely coming off. I wouldn't wait to half-time. Why even wait? You're just going to cost us now. Just get off. Get my face. Layout off. We're going to put Ed Nilsson on. Right centre mids. Wolves have it with Ruben Neves. Fadida wins it. Can he counter? He's got Simic with him if he wants to use him. Got Eli. Oh, he's giving it away from there. Come on, Fadida. Come on. Simic presses. Wolves go back. They go long. First and second. Nope. Check an XG here. 1.52 to 1.18. More shots. So it's not a terrible away performance. It's just unfortunate we conceded the first goal in this sort of game. I'm at the bar. Just gone 4-2-4, but Eli's injured, and they've got to throw in deep in our half. This could be a chance for them. Down to 10 men while Eli's getting treatment off the pitch. There it is. I think Pedro Neto was offside. No, he wasn't. 2-0. Oh no, Eli. Ups it in. Townsend, 2-1, come on. Eli's now properly injured, just as we're coming back into the game. What a shock. Going to Barnsley. Cohen has it with Headley. Whips it into the far post. No, gives it away actually. Wolves going to counter on. It's probably going to be it, isn't it? We tried with our, predicament, but no, maybe Sanko's got it. We are down to 10, don't forget. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Yeah. I wouldn't say we played brilliantly off camera, but we have got a lot of consistent results. We've won a lot of games in all competitions. This is a little bit of a setback, really, because this puts us on to 4 defeats already this season. Wolves' way isn't the easiest game to play, but it's not the most difficult either. That is going to end that. We'll say unlucky. No, it wasn't unlucky. It was just shite, wasn't it? Let's be honest. Eli's out for 3 weeks. That's not good at all. We see 2 days for the Pride game. So team is Cabrera in goal with Gabriel Pavez, McKay, Collinson across the back, Harrison, Ed Nilsson, and Pena in the middle with Callie on the right, Cray on the left, and Colin down in the middle. Assistant manager says, pivots for a reason. Yeah, you're going to see why this is so comfortable for us. This is our B team. We just lost a game in the league. I know a lot of these players didn't play in it. Basically, Pina's playing centre mid because I've got nowhere else to play him in the team. And it like, just to rotate, to do like a full rotation. So yeah, he just gets a game in centre mid for us normally. Kick goes long. We win the first one. Correa gets it, plays into Cole. He hasn't scored since the first day of the season. And they go long. Easy. Pavez bring it down and play. Loads of time. Plays into Ed Nilsson. Pavez, Cole, Howson, Kalu hasn't scored in ages, still hasn't scored. Come on. Kick again for them. They go long, we win the... Well, we don't win the first one, they win it. They're going to build their attack from here. And so this could be like a tough game. We might lose it, but like you'll see that this is a complete B team and we're still competing like it's an even game is what I meant before. I don't think it's necessarily like 4-5-0, but I think we'll compete. I think if we lose, we'll lose like 2-1. We could draw a win, easily as well. It's the backup team, but it's to show that I can make a full rotation. We can still compete at this point. Why I think that's every game so far. We won every game. I would be surprised if they drop points at least in one of the away games. This could be one of them. They're going to cross the ball in. Here we go. Far post, headed in. Oh, it's calamitous. We get away with it though. That was close. Johnson took Mackay into Pina to Howson. Howson whacks it in across the left back to Collison. It is Collison, isn't it? It's Collison. Pina, Correa, Collison, whips into Pina again. Collison again. Kalu, Pina, Kalu, saved. So at half time, we can still win this. Kalu can come up. We'll put on Benidi on the right hand side. We'll take off. I think, was anybody else in the first team? Ed Nilsson, sorry. Nah, not really. I think everybody else is fine. Everybody else can just play the 90 minutes and hopefully they can get themselves a goal and get that trains up, basically, is the theory here. If it draws a no, just a draw no. Ed Nilsson shoots, it goes way over. They go long, win the first one. Collinson brings it down, plays it into Pina. Pina to Correa. Plays it over to Pina. It's pretty poor, really. Poor ball from us. Got lucky. Gabriel plays it across Fedida. Gabriel. And it's a goal. Pina scores it. Nice little work move, I suppose, in some ways, right at the end of it, but, build-up wasn't amazing. 1-0. They corner for a slightly prod, they go into the box, goes out, got to press them early, forced a mistake, try and counter, they got nobody back here, come on. I haven't gone defensive incidentally, I've just left it as it is because it was so comfortable, and just didn't really need to change it. I mean, all the games that we're seeing it out, and we feel like we can still just, if we didn't see it out, it wouldn't cost us anything. Those are good games, I think, just to not touch anything, just so the AI don't know quite as much what we're going to do when we go defensive. Correa, nope. Collison, Ed Nilsson, nope. It's going to be their highlight. Are they going to score from it? We looked okay. Arno's got across his man. Good save, keeper. Okay, last highlight of the game, you'd expect it. Pina gets it. Plays into Howson, to Coln. Plays it early into Fedido's through. He's got to cross this now. He goes wide. Plays into Ed Nilsson. There we go. Ed Nilsson makes it 2-0 to Barnsley, and that is game over. Another good win for the backups. Impressive. So, running theme in all games recently, and including this episode, is the strikers aren't scoring. Whoever plays in this striker role isn't scoring. So, do you just go with Simic and play the other lads on the wing and hope that they eventually get good enough to perform? I mean, Kalu just doesn't do the job. I think he's not really that good in the air, is my current fear. And Colin is just useless, unfortunately. And so it comes down to that, really. I think we've got to do that then. I don't think we can just keep playing him. I don't know which one of the rest to actually play. I mean, the choice becomes one of three. Okay, chances created per 90 goes to Correa. Assist per 90 goes to Correa. Duels per 90 goes to Rodney William. Cross completion goes to Pina by a mile. Header one ratio goes to... How is Pina winning so many headers? He's 5'6", isn't he? 5'5". Win ratio goes to Pina. Average rating goes to... Pina's average rating is actually quite good. He has, though, played centre mid a lot, and he has played all the group stage matches of the Europa League. That's why it's so high. So that's probably inflated his stats a bit. But if we're going off of the stats, apart from his shot on target, I'm going to give Pina another go in the first team. We'll go with maybe that. It could Deli and Layout or Ed Nilsson do the set mid role, and they'll give Ela maybe to the wing for now. When he comes back, it's an option. Is it the best option? I don't know. Probably not. But it is an option we could look at as well. But anyway, that is going to do the episode. So yeah, we'll come back for the City game and for the Leicester game coming up there, maybe through December. And yeah, that's currently table kitchen missed it before. Despite the fact we lost, again, we're only actually 5 points off the title, which is ridiculous. I'm not looking at that, by the way. We are looking at top 4 and top 4 only. Got a chance at that. We had a pretty poor start, though. We need to lose a lot less matches going forward. So that's going to be a loss. So it's whether we can win that game. We'll probably lose that. We'll probably win that. And then try to make sure we got a nice little run and try and at least start to draw games like that. But we could beat City away if they're that bad. It could be an 8th. We were United 13th. Who knows? Who knows, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Come back for City and we'll come back for Leicester and we'll see where we're at. Thank you to all of you for watching and I'll see you next time.